Hello, hello. It's that time again. The Android Management API has just published release notes for April, and in it is a new feature, Wi-Fi SSID policy. Now, I noticed Wi-Fi SSID policy in the developer docs yesterday, and so I've already talked a little bit about that both on the website and on LinkedIn. But I thought I'd pop a video together today just to go through the feature, how to use it, and the implications it has on managed devices. Now, Wi-Fi SSID policy allows for two things, an SSID allow list and an SSID deny list or block list. For the allow list, you're explicitly setting a SSID that or SSIDs that are allowed to be connected by a device. Any other SSIDs are disabled. On a deny list, you're explicitly denying access to a particular SSID or SSIDs. And you can set this obviously according to your own organizational policies. So if I switch over to the Android Management API, this is the API Explorer. I've shown it in another video earlier, but this is an enterprise that I've already created myself with a project ID akin to how an EMM would set themselves up. So this is my policy inside my enterprise, inside my project ID. And if we go to the bottom, I've already got a couple of helper APIs set so I can get the screen recording on the device and such. I'm going to go here and I'm going to scroll down to device connectivity management because this in AMAPI is where it's configured, and then Wi-Fi SSID policy. I'm going to set the type to begin with to deny list, and then set one SSID, because again you can set multiple, to BetaNet, which is my home network, or one of them at least. If I do an execute on that, you can see that is now gone through on version 23 no less. I've been busy obviously. And if we go into Wi-Fi settings, we'll see when it loads up that BetaNet is blocked. Cool, easy. If we go back in here and set it to Wi-Fi SSID allow list, we can change the SSID to IoT because that's the network that I'm connected on here. I don't want it to get disconnected from the internet, or I'll drop my screen session there. And then execute it. We should see, there we go, once it goes through. And if I come out and go back in, because unfortunately it doesn't update in real time, you can see that all SSIDs except for the one that I have allow listed are blocked. Now I did skip just a little bit then because I accidentally broke my device just a little bit by switching between allow list and deny list a little bit too aggressively. But effectively IoT disconnected, BetaNet disconnected, and you can see in this example, in fact, because I switched out allow list to unspecified, regained access to all networks once I'd connected back up to one of the saved networks, and then went to BetaNet as the allow listed SSID, then switched it out while it was connected to IoT to see if the policy was working again. And you can see that BetaNet is still available now that the policy's sorted itself out, but I can't actually connect to it, which is interesting. All I can do is forget it. And if I do forget it, then it goes completely grayed out. So it allows you to retain, by the looks, the saved network, but not actually connect to it. You can only connect to the SSID that's allow listed. So it's an interesting feature, at least. It seems like it will do pretty much what it says on the tin. And if you're in an organization that has a use case for this, preventing devices from leaving a corporate network, essentially by bricking them, soft bricking them, I should say, if they do leave the area in which the network is available, and preventing them from connecting to the internet until they come back in range of that, that seems like a good way of potentially maintaining some aspect of control over the transfer of information on a Wi-Fi only device. Obviously, mobile data is still in play unless you have policies in place to restrict those or restrict that also. But either way, nice feature, very easy to use, and I look forward to seeing this integrated into platforms in the near future. Nice one.